Hey y'all, so I want to talk to all the single mothers because I was talking to a lady last week and it's been just been on me because she was like she's a single mother, she's things that she want to do, but she can't really do it because the fact that she's a single mother. Let me tell you something, you're gonna always be a single mother if you got to do things by yourself. If you're not dating anybody, if you're not married, you're gonna always be a single mother. Do not let that be an excuse where you can't do anything, you can't go after your dreams because you're teaching your kids like, well, there's gonna always be limitations on why you can't do anything. No, I don't have no help. I don't have no family. I don't have nobody helping me. So therefore, when I got a divorce, I left my kids with my children because that's what God was telling me to do. To be able to do everything that He needed me to do, to be able to heal, to be able to grow, to be able to work on myself. And I did that. And in the time that I did that, like, God really helped me see me, helped me grow spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, dealing with things that's inside of me and moving how I needed to move. You don't allow nothing in this world to stop you or put limitations on you because you are a single mother or because you don't have help. And then on top of it, if y'all have the help and the support, why don't y'all use it? So therefore, there's a lot of people that are single parents. Y'all got family, y'all got things that I didn't even have. What's your excuse on why not becoming? And I don't care. I didn't trust my baby daddy. I didn't trust, like, because of what was going on. I wanted my girls to be with me, but because I trust God more, I left them. Because God said, when you leave your family, when you leave your children, when you leave whatever God say for Him, that He will reward you greatly. In the end, your children will be your reward at the end. The life that I have now, my children are with me. I done healed to the point that I needed to heal. Now that I'm in my business, I'm doing what, like, I'm being who God want me to be. But most importantly, I'm learning God's ways and His foundation for my life to the point that nothing is going to stop me. And then when you move off God's foundation and you're truly loving yourself and being able to be honest with yourself and everything that you do, you're not going to let nothing stop you. God lead us to where you need us to be, but God's foundation is keeping Him first, and then your family. God will teach you things while you're growing spiritually. Do not let nothing stop you. I'm making sure I'm keeping God first, God provides, God makes ways. I've never had to beg for bread. I've never lacked anything since I've walked with God. I've always been protected. I've always been cared for. God embraces me in ways and do things for me that I cannot explain. God opened up doors that no one can shut, and God closed doors that need to be shut in my life that I cannot close. Because of my heart and the loyalty and the things that's inside of me and how I am as a person off of God's firm foundation. I have a heart for people. God had to close some doors. You're going to have to leave family. You're going to have to leave your children. You're going to have to leave certain things and take that risk and go out and get and be who God is calling you to be. Go and get what is needed for your life. Stop allowing limitations, being a single mother, be an excuse on why you won't live and why you won't go out and make things happen for yourself. Oh, my family talk about, so what? Leave them kids with your family members while they talk about you and you go become, they only talking about you because you're going to be great. Oh, that man is in competition. My man don't want to leave. Baby, bump that man. My husband was in competition with me. And guess what? I left him. And I don't have time to sit up here and wait on no man. I was still that provider for my children. While I was not there, while I may not have been present like that, but I still showed up in ways that mattered, not just buying my kids certain things. Some of y'all got to work on y'all, so y'all just won't think that becoming a better parent means that you got to give your kids more as the physical and the material things than actually spending the things that actually matter, which is the time, then giving them the attention, be able to notice things. This is why it's so important on God healing us and working on us continuously, because it's going to always be a lifestyle thing. It's always going to be continuing, like, it's always going to be needed in life, because there's some things God's not going to give us all at once to work on. So there's certain things that you're going to have to be able to just let go and release into God's hands and trust God that, God, you have me, you're working on me, you're going to protect my kids. If you got me and telling me to go, you're gonna always be there. And if I be still, that you're gonna always be there no matter what I do, long as it's in your will, that it's going to work out. Then let me trust that. Let y'all trust that. I'm tired of my single mothers not living life and becoming who you need to become because of friends and family and because of a boy. If that man ain't man enough, because I'm sorry, sometimes our brokenness attracts boys. Let's be for real. Our brokenness attract boys who not even ready, who so intimidated by a woman who knows who she is while she's broken. You may not know who you are fully, but you know what you want. You know the things that, like, what you want to be. You have ambition. You have a resilience. about you to never give up, that some people just hate. So let people hate, let people do what they gotta do, but don't you dare stop being you. Don't you dare give up your life for people who will never become great because they're allowing their brokenness. Just because people stuck in their brokenness don't allow nobody to keep you in your brokenness. Stop making excuses on why you can't become, on why you can't live your life. This year, you better live life. You better take risks like never before. As a single mother, as a woman, that you heal you so your children don't have to go through the same things that you did, the brokenness. How dare us, how dare you to allow your child to go through the same thing because you choosing to stay stuck and be still right where you at because you're allowing fear to come in. You better go and be great. You're smart. You're worthy of love. You're worthy to be loved. See yourself how God sees you. Stop seeing yourself out of the lens of your father and your mother. See yourself out of the lens that the one that created you, the one that truly loves you, the one that will never leave you or forsake you, the one that will never abandon you. And when your family, when people abandon you, he's going to always be right there. So allow God to come into your life and allow him. I'm tired of women being broken and down because of an excuse of being a single mother. I didn't have support. Look where look where I am at now. I've made it this far because of God. God changing my life. I could be dead. I could be broken. I could be broken, disgusted right where I was at. But I allowed God to change my life. I could be in the same marriage, making an excuse. Oh, well, because I'm married, we got kids. So what? That was the biggest excuse and the biggest lie that the enemy is using. Well, you ain't have this, so try to make it work. So what? Somebody who ain't willing to work with me or fix anything, the same person rather be in competition with me, rather talk about me, cheat on me, back and back, and me trying to fix it and make it work, apologizing. Excuse me? When there's a man out there that will be, there's a man out there that will be willing to love on me and appreciate me for all of me, not tell me that I'm weak when I'm going through postpartum depression or when I'm going through something in life, but yet will down me and won't complain when I am the one that was providing. You got it twisted. I want a man that can love me the way that my father can love me. That's what I want to be, and I'll stay single. It's been 3 years already. I'd rather stay single. I didn't have family, so I'm not going to allow family or anybody to try to come back in my life to try to predict what is right for me when they were never there to defend me, when they were never ever there to speak up for me. What do I look like? So therefore, stop allowing people to come into your life to try to dictate your life and tell you what's right and what's wrong after God has been leading you. Y'all better pick up y'all cross and heal y'all, fix y'all, let God lead y'all so y'all can have the prosperous life that God has for you. And it's not always about money. It's not always about the car, the houses. Bump that. I want the peace. I want the protection. I don't know. I want the protection. I want the peace. I want God's love so I can know how to love myself. So you can have to learn want God's love and his peace so you can learn how to love yourself and protect your peace and learn God's firm foundation so you can start protecting you a whole lot better, like in Proverbs 4:23. Don't allow anyone, and I mean anyone, to come into your life to break you down any more than you are. You are already your biggest enemy. We are already our biggest enemy. So therefore, let us stay in the match with the biggest enemy, which is ourselves, and fight the battles mentally, physically, and emotionally so God can come in. Let us give us him so he can come in. When he knock, God, you come in. You open up everything. Search every crevice in our hearts so you can heal us. So we could be the best mothers and the women that we need to be, so we could be successful, not just with the things that we could show off, but internally. Like, I've accomplished my biggest success is healing me. My biggest success is working on me and holding myself accountable to me and the things that I allow, the things that I tolerated, the things that even were out of my control that I was trying to fight for. My family, my children is worth fighting for, but in order to be good for them, I gotta work on me. You have to work on you. It's time that you become, as a woman, as God's daughter, as his baby girl. God is something about God and his daughter. God is a girl's dad. God loves his daughters. Y'all ain't see Ruth and Esther, orphans. So guess what? I am an orphan, but I belong to him. I belong to him. You belong to him. Ladies, allow God to work on you mentally, physically, and emotionally for everything around you so you can appreciate and keep it permanently, not temporarily, and not settle for anything less than God's best. Stop Stop making the excuse that you're a single mother and that's what's keeping you down, or any other excuse on when it comes down to relationships and family. It's time to break free from every chain, every stronghold keeping you in situations that you know there's greater in you. So fight for that. Fight for that. It's worth fighting for. I've always told myself I would rather go after everything than have to say, oh my God, I wish I could have done that. I ain't that type of person. The way my life was and how my life, I'm not that type of person. I may hold on to things a little bit longer, but that's because of my heart and I know what I went through, so I don't want people to ever feel like this. But bump that. Some people deserve to feel a type of way. Some people deserve to feel your absence. Some people deserve for you to let go if they always fumbling you and mistreating you. So why can't you be like that? Just do it with God's boundaries, do it with God's ways, and do it with God's firm foundation. Because baby, God will say let go. So people can't receive you because they don't even know what true love is. So guess what? They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting the God in you. So therefore, when you learn God's firm foundation, you'll start learning boundaries you'll see boundaries on a whole different type of level. And therefore, you better set them on God so they can be healthy. And you won't feel bad or guilty about anybody that comes your way, and you start standing on your boundaries, and however they feel, let them feel it. Don't make no more excuses on why you can't become in 2026.